when this gets up and running, which it should be now. Yes, live. I see you live. And how...
The live button. Do I see my own Twitter?
Alright, how readable are...
Yeah! Rise of the Pelakka Worm.
Rise of the Pelakka Worm. Okay.
And if you have two Pelakka worms, that's the Pelakka worm. Every new worm you add a laka.
Yeah, that's how you pluralize Pelakka Worm.
That's also how you pluralize banana. So if you want two bananas, you say, hand me banana.
Wait, it's not Banana Nana?
It's not banana nana.
Okay.
It could... That's a different dialect.
Oh, okay.
Like, that is a correct grammar, but not the correct grammar that I mentioned.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm permissive when it comes to pluralizing banana.
Banana Nababa.
Yes. You, me, banana.
Oh no. It is falling apart.
Banana.
Okay.
No, that's not right.
Alright, so I see we have people jumping into the zoo. Okay, cool. I see Zambo Ace.
God. Magic has gotten so much more terrible while I've been paying attention to it. I can't even look at that sliver that they have on the front page without seeing, oh, yep, there's the scale birds to prove that he is huge.
Yep.
Look at that. Scale birds.
There's also Scale Man, but Scale Man actually, because he's in the foreground, that doesn't actually scale correctly.
Yep, that fucks it up. That's why they had to put the birds in. They like have this awesome illustration. Like, honestly, the worst magic illustration for perspective that I can remember is Teetering Peaks. If you see a like fully blown up Teetering Peaks, it looks like this tiny little rock because of the kind of tilt shift that the illustrator put on it. That was originally intended to make it look large, you know, like this is a mountaintop or whatever, but it does the opposite.
We're gonna pull one up for you.
You own a Teetering Peaks? Gasp!
Here we are.
It's the tiniest thing. This little rock.
Yep. There's nothing here for. It's just a rock.
Scale birds are not going to fix that. There's I think God of War 3 does this same thing. Like, there are moves in God of War 3 where it zooms in on Kratos doing like a finishing move or whatever, and it zooms in such a way to blur both the super foreground and the background. And it makes it look like Kratos is this tiny little figurine. Like, oh, this little Lego man beating up another man. That's cool.
Another small little...
it makes it all terribly cute. And then you have this weird...
Completely unintended.
Right, and there's this cognitive dissonance between how cute some of the effects are and the, like, graphic gore that enemies and monsters and gods have when they...
But so here we are doing more Rise of the Pelakka Worm. May or may not be featuring Pelakka Worm, who knows.
Gideon is angry at you. Let's hover over him a little more. He is pissed. He does not want you to open that pack. It's like, look, just set it down, buddy.
Look. Don't open the pack.
I opened a Gideon in one of my Rise of the Eldrazi drafts. He ate a smite. I was mad. God damn it, you smote my planeswalker. That was the worst feeling.
Smoten.
I should have just, like, ticked him up +2 until the end of time and let my deal with that.
The way I've played with Gideon is just like, put him into play, put him up to 8, and now I can't take damage for the next, like, 4 turns because you have to attack Gideon, and I can vengeance your creatures. And
yeah, you get to play a mini game where your opponent is goldfishing against Gideon.
The worst part is, like, it's not like everything, like, if they no, they gotta attack Gideon. Like everybody runs in there and makes suicide runs at him, and it's great. Like even the ones who don't want to. All right, so here we are, pack 1, and my lord, we have some.
Oh no!
We have a lot of choices. Damn. Okay, so as we saw, we did see this guy in one of our previous drafts. He is a super powerful, like a bomb of a creature against somebody who can't remove him.
Yeah,
like,
Kaz Tuskcaller is a very good Kaz, as Kaz's go, and I would know.
Yeah. Very strong Kaz. We have our man, Pelakka Wurm.
We have the most consistent bomb in all of Rise of the Eldrazi.
Other cards of note, Nirkana Cutthroat hasn't shown up at all, but is this super strong black leveler. And then we have like Kozilek's Predator and a couple other. Green is the color we're probably picking out of here, but what to pick is the actual question.
I want to pick Kaz Tuskcaller. It's a rare. It's arguably better than Pelakka Wurm.
Yeah,
I guess it fits in more places on the curve, at least.
I think I'm better picking that as well. I'm going to go ahead and go with it, mostly because if I pick the Pelakka Wurm and pass the Tuskcaller, everything... Oh...
I mean,
that's funny.
we're putting the people to our right in green a little bit too.
Right.
There's Overgrown Battlement here, which is awesome.
We also have a couple couple real reasons to play red in here and a fake one. Brimstone Mage, we've seen in action, is a solid creature. Becoming a pinger in this format is pretty strong because you have a lot of Eldrazi.
Yeah, there's a lot of relevant 1 toughness targets, and
we've also got Emrakul's Hatcher, which is a real big man on like the ramp plan.
I honestly still don't think that either of these reasons is good enough to pass an Overgrown Battlement, though. That is so good.
Yeah, that's the one I've got. Also, picking the Battlement here still. Like, both of these are pretty strong red picks. Also, Skywatcher Adept is a pretty good one here. The black cards are also pretty playable.
These have been pretty good packs.
Yeah, Rare is questionable, but I'd probably play it anyway.
I think it's playable. Like, if it comes on the wheel, we're fine with it, but it's not something to, like, seek out.
But we haven't yet committed to a second color until here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so this is our like freaking way too expensive blue enchantment that does nothing in the set.
Yeah, that is junk, and it's not the blue that we want. The blue
However,
that we want is called Enclave Cryptologist.
Now, Enclave Cryptologist is this really cool leveler man that once you level it up enough, just starts drawing you cards straight. And even if you don't level it to that point, like you have this 1-drop that's a looter. Also, always play blue-green.
I guess we're just in it.
Always.
I mean...
Look, the only other card I would even consider in here is like Balagad Scorpion.
Oh my God! No, this is awesome. Now we can pick up Teacher and live the dream of leveling our Kazandu Tuskcaller.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my God! Still choices. What?
Yeah, like if we had picked up the red plan earlier, Forked Bolt would be like the super pick. However, we have a Regress as well as Growth Spasm being an alright card for if we were doing more of a ramp thing. If we had picked Pelakka Wurm, that might be actually my choice here, but Regress is super strong.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Like we're basically feeding Growth Spasm to whoever did pick up the Pelakka Wurm if we pass it. Whereas I don't think we did anything to put anyone to our right in blue.
The Skywatch Adept. We picked.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Kazandu Tuskcaller was the one we picked over Pelakka Wurm.
Pelakka Wurm. Pick Regress. We have 1 piece of ramp already. Let's pick our first removal spell.
Okay. Okay. So we have Recurring Insight. We could try out this time. It's if you can get this down quick, it draws you 1 billion cards. But we also
that's our thing to ramp into.
But we also have Bramble Snap, which we've seen is a really solid dude.
He's good on his own, and he gets much better if you have like the Eldrazi spawn.
Yeah,
Excuse me for a sec.
no problem. But yeah, and we also have like Life Strider, Woo, Distortion Strike. We'll see more of these later. No reason to pick this up that early. I think Bramble Snap's the one I want to go with though, just because like it's a solid creature, and I haven't had good times with Recurring Insight.
Okay, things are drying up a little.
Like the white one mana removal spells, a
Yeah,
perfectly
those are here.
playable
Daggerback Basilisk is
Basilisk.
okay. Mnemonic Wall is okay too, and I honestly want to lean towards that. Having more defenders powers up our overgrown battlements, and Mnemonic Wall is card advantage.
That's fair. Yeah, also, like, we've already got... It's not like we're hurting for early drops as we usually are. Pneumonic Wall plus Regress is a really, really solid plan as well. And Pneumonic Wall is only going to get better as we see more. However, I really don't want more than one.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So I'm gonna go with it, but I'm probably going to ignore second.
Whereas there's almost no number of too many overgrown battlements.
No, overgrown battlements I would take in. Well, they actually get better the more you have.
Yeah.
So, this is a very.
This is pretty weak.
Like, I could grab Traitorous Instinct or Gloom Hunter just to grab them. I don't plan on playing either of these cards.
Huh.
Like, that's...
Yeah, just pick Traitorous Instinct. We're not playing any of this.
Like, we're not gonna play a Piker, and we're not gonna play... however, Guard Go Mazoa, we can play. Powers up the battlements, good defender. We're going to need some top end here to see, but...
Yeah, well, that's what the next pack is for. We're in the color for it. I think we'll be alright. There's plenty of top end available in the set. Even, like, some of the blue levelers can be that if you pick up one of those.
So we'll go that. And okay, so missing from this pack, all of the cards that I had noted at the beginning, the Black Leveler, the Pelakka Wurm, the... what was the other green card? Kozilek's Predator is gone.
Yep.
To note, Frostwind Invoker is completely fine for us.
Yeah, so is Totem Guide Heart... Well, Totem Guide Heart Beast is not good for us, but it's a good card.
Reasonable... Yeah, it's a completely fine card. It'll probably be the pick of somebody on our left. I'm thinking that I'm going to go with the Invoker, though.
Invoker is just fine.
Mm-hmm. Another Mnemonic Wall.
Oh, hold on. Is that Skittering Invasion?
Oh.
Holy crap, pick that.
I think, yeah, that's better than Mnemonic Wall 2. And
Wow,
Irresistible Prey... Irresistible Prey is not actually terribly useful.
No, that's not us. Skittering Invasion, though. Yeah!
Skittering Invasion can let us... Hey, I'll take a Ogre's Cleaver a little late here. That's a piece of equipment that I can get behind having one of. Also probably better than the dogs.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, Skittering Invasion can let us do some really silly top-end things. Lay Bear is probably the only one.
Yeah, snag Lay Bear just to have it. There is a world in which we might play that. Crazy to see Valakut Firebore this late. Is no one in red?
Yeah, that is a question now, because this late of a Valakut Firebore might mean that red is just like...
I mean, we passed Forked Bolt.
Right, but I think that was the only red card of real note that we had seen. Sure.
I mean, maybe there is no one in it because it's really dry. Okay.
So yeah, okay. So far, green actually dried up very quickly in there, but blue made up for that pretty well. We have some pretty solid stuff in blue, as usual. Pack 2, what do we have going here? Powerful red things, Flame Slash and Rapacious one. A rare that doesn't do anything, as I had noted previously. A 5/5 that doesn't do anything.
Excuse me. Yeah, there's almost no green in the pack.
Yeah.
Wildheart Invoker is alright.
Yeah. Because, yeah, Wildheart Invoker is completely fine. I don't think I can pick up red in good conscience. Like, our green bomb is too good to just drop the color, and it's not like it's going to be difficult to keep getting green cards here.
Yeah.
Like, because I could pick up the Flame Slash here, and then, like, kind of see how Rettle works out.
I don't know. We passed the Distortion Strike, which makes Valakut Fireball a lot better.
That doesn't mean we won't see another, but you are correct. I guess I'm just going to go with the Invoker here.
Yeah, a reasonable man. He's kind of top end, too, huh?
Yeah.
A Frigate.
Okay, so we have actually... this is a real pick here. We have Ondu Giant, Hada Spy Patrol, and Narcolepsy as the choices of note. And if I had picked Flame Slash, I would probably be more inclined to pick up Tuk Tuk here. I want to keep that as, like... I just want to keep a running idea of where that would go. See, I don't know if I want the Giant more than... See, all three of these are completely reasonable picks here, because Narcolepsy will be, like, our only piece of removal in the pile of cards we're playing, as usual. Hada Spy Patrol is unblockable.
It's pretty good as far as levelers go.
Yeah.
Like, if we had found a teacher, I would say Hada Spy Patrol, no question. I would like another piece of removal, and Narcolepsy is rather good.
I think that's the one I'm feeling towards as well.
It's just so rare in the set to have good removal at your disposal.
Right, it doesn't
especially in the colors that we can only play.
Yeah, it doesn't answer everything, but it answers a lot of things. This is a lackluster pack where I'm more inclined to pick up, like, the Spider or...
God, there's nothing for anyone in this pack.
No, this is just a blank.
Like, I guess if you're on the red Defenders plan, then Ogre Sentry is exactly what you want to see, but honest to God, there's not a lot in this pack.
No, like, I guess you're okay if you take the Scorpion, you're like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna pick the Spider because it's the most reasonable card. I'm not on any sort of Umbra plan, so Spider Umbra looks a lot less appealing. And also, Sportcap Spider can block, like, everything in the format. Every single common flyer in the set is blockable by him. Heck,
Yeah, and
I think almost every uncommon flyer as well. Okay, so now we have real choices.
God, why does this keep happening? It's like, junk, nothing, a choice.
Yeah, junk. Just complete junk. Boar Umbra, we've used this one.
Yeah, even outside of the Oranarla deck, Boar Umbra is quite fine.
And then we also have Seagate Oracle and Deprive as other options. I think I'm leaning more towards this Boar Umbra, though.
Well, let's pick the Umbra.
If we can get that, like, say, on Bramble Snap, too.
Nuts.
Yeah. Oh, hey! Echo Mage.
So...
This is a leveler that, the text is a bit small here, but he is blue 1 for a 2/3. He levels for blue 1. At 2 to 3 levels, he has blue tap, copy target instant or sorcery. And at 4, he has copy it twice. And it's
you can copy other people's
too. As well. All right. Yes, that's I think I like him the best here over Ondu Giant. Again, mostly because we don't really have a top end to speak of at the moment, and Echo Mage is actually a pretty nifty card when he's online.
Yeah.
However, I mean, whoever has that Pelakka Wurm is going to be super happy, though.
Yeah, no kidding. Although they passed it to us, so... Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, the pick is regress,
Yeah.
but
Man.
good lord.
I don't like passing so many Seagate Oracles. I really like the card. Yeah, so... I mean,
My thing here is that we need... Well, we have more dudes than we have removal. We just picked Echo Mage, for God's sake.
Yeah, I mean, let's regress and then copy it twice, and then we'll have our opponent a lot. How do you, like, pick up your board? Okay.
Mnemonic Wall, pick it up again.
Oh my god, we copy it and bounce their stuff and our own Mnemonic Wall, and... Yeah, okay.
Keeps happening.
Okay, so Realms Uncharted is a really silly, stupid rare. That doesn't do anything.
It's so bad. I am ashamed that it exists.
This is gifts ungiven, but
Like,
you can only grab
down.
the land.
Right down to the callback artwork. It's like, remember that card that was good? We'll have this one.
Yeah, I am so depressed at this. I'm gonna go with the rebound pump spell here. However, also going to note this late Dawnglare Invoker. White seems to be always just completely disrespected.
It's open, you think, until you try actually picking. You realize, oh, like 7 out of 8 packs have nothing, and then one pack just has all this white in it. I don't think we need Leaf Arrow, but Naturalize sounds okay.
Naturalize is a better board card. We might run into the Umbra Man. That's a good option to have on the board. We'll want to have it, and we don't care about it. We're going to grab the second Traitorous Instinct and start splashing.
Yeah, like the guy who just has no flyers, and we take out a spider and put in Naturalize.
Yeah, Realms Uncharted's art is literally just a callback to Gifts Ungiven's art because it has a similar effect, yet doesn't do anything. Like, Gifts Ungiven lets you search for any 4 cards, that one lets you search for any 4 lands. Champions Drake, we only have 3 levelers, so it's less... I don't know if it's actually going to get on. And then we have Deprive, which I can completely get behind having a copy of in our deck.
Yeah, let's take it.
Like, I really like Champions Drake, but I want to have, like, enough levelers where that actually feels fine going off, rather than, like, oh...
Wow, Vent Sentinel this late is a signal.
Yeah.
That means that there wasn't enough of him in the pool. No one wants to be on that.
We've already got our piece of equipment, so I don't feel like the Pennon Blade is really what I want. Like Leaf
Arrow. Yeah, let's pick a Leaf
board.
Arrow. That's totally fine.
I'm not going to play Aura Finesse, so let's go ahead and...
Mega Onulet!
The Mega Onulet.
Yeah, 6 mana, 3/5s.
Yeah, take something completely usable. That's fine. I mean, this guy is just so depressing.
You know, every now and again, even blue can get a terrible card.
I'm gonna grab the Siege Runner. And
yeah, he can kill our battlement.
Kind of weird as a last pick, because that's a playable black card. Like, a completely playable black card.
I'm starting to get the feeling that people evaluate cards in this set differently than you and I.
I am also inclined to agree with you. Like, Cadaver Imp is a really, really good card. Well, the Rage Nimbus is not the man we're looking for. Time of Heroes isn't us. Pathrazor.
Yeah, how badly do we need a token Eldrazi? I think Skittering Invasion can be our token Eldrazi, and we can pick the teacher here.
Yeah, the other pick is the Wave Watch, but...
Wave Watch has a possibility of coming back. Pick the teacher.
That's fair. The teacher, there's no chance.
There's no chance.
Okay, yeah, we worst case, we have our token Eldrazi in case we don't see a Crusher. Other cards of note, Survival Cache is actually real. That is white 2 for gain 4 life, draw 2 cards most of the time. And sometimes it's actually just white 2 for gain 4, and then you feel really bad about it, but... this Invoker's okay, Evolving Wilds is good. Puncturing Light is a card I don't think I've seen at all in the last, like, games we've played.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. It's decent.
I don't think we've seen it at all. The Rare is missing from this pack, and we have him. We found him.
Yes! Oh, we finally get to play with Ulamog's Crusher, and you get to see how freaking awesome he is.
Like, I'm sitting here doing this, like, looking like this, and I'm like, nothing.
God,
this pack is so empty.
blank.
Nothing, blank. Oh! He's here! I was like, do I pick an Evolving Wilds here? Oh, God, that's terrible. No, we're picking the Crusher.
Do we pick Sevion?
The Arrogant Bloodlord is also a really funky man. I want to point him out because I've always kind of liked him. He dies if he fights somebody too weak. Like, if he fights somebody too weak, he's just like, I can't deal with this, and kills himself.
He is too arrogant.
He's like, I'm too good to be fighting this Eldrazi spawn, and yeah, dies of shame. So Ulamog's Crusher. Hopefully, I'd hope for Sea Beyond on the wheel.
Yeah, we're gonna get like Leaf Arrow on the wheel of that one.
Okay, well.
How about Stomper Cub?
Yeah, I think that guy's fine. We've got a couple things.
I mean, that's like knocking out Inatu Golem from our list here.
My main issue with Stomper Cub has always been the fact that 3 toughness means he trades down rather than up. But
yeah, he also wears Boar Umbra.
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say, like, I'm actually more inclined to him here because we have like Boar Umbra for him, and like we get like Praise Vengeance and get on in, and Ogre's Cleaver makes it so all of a sudden he's trampling over for too much damage. Again, this Sky Scout would be so much cooler if it was tap or untap. I would actually play it.
Oh yeah, then he could be like Freezing Ray.
I would probably pick the Frostwind Invoker if we didn't already have a Frostwind Invoker.
That's kind of why I suggested the Cub.
All
right, so
I think Seagate Oracle's the man here. We already
Seagate
have
Oracle 1 sounds fine. We do have Skittering Invasion, and no one's gonna pick it.
Right. We have Skittering Invasion. We also have Pneumonic Wall. Pneumonic Wall is going to be doing a bit of work for us today. We've got a couple things I like. I like Regress with it a lot. That's pretty much it. Also, we're missing our freaking Distortion Strike. How are we going to win games?
Oh no.
Yeah, but Seagate Oracle, he's a good man. This one is quite the blank.
If.
Gonna point out this
Oh,
rare
good
with
lord.
Gideon on it, and if you are 1, you win. Good job. Life Strider or Ancient Stirrings, I think, are better than Crab Umbra.
Yeah.
Actually, Crab Umbra Tusk Caller? Is that?
Oh. Hey!
Is that something?
Hold on.
Is that something we can do? Thank you for pointing that out,
Ooh,
Kavanaugh.
also, hold on, Crab Umbra Echo Mage as well.
Ooh, okay.
Let's get nuts.
Okay, I'm liking this more now. The trap is here. Okay. Another late Dawnglare Invoker, but C8 Oracle 2 is completely reasonable for us. Also, if we wanted to jump in...
We'll just have the same deck every time. That's fine.
We could jump into red.
We're red now. I decree. We have found the Battle Rattle Shaman, and we are in red.
Let's go. Okay, I'm cool with Seagate Oracle because we have a couple cards that we're going to want to find. I guess, yeah, this Crusher here, and not too Golem, you can hide. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, sweet.
I don't know how to win games without this card.
They might block. They have the capability of block.
Medipod. Zendikar is an anagram of Kaz in red.
It is! I am in red!
You are in red. We don't have the card here, but Kaz is in red here. Also, another... I'm just going to keep pointing these out when I see them. So when we get blown out by them, we feel terrible.
Yeah, we have no way of dealing with that.
Leaf Arrow!
Honest to God, we're not going to have enough Leaf Arrows.
No, we're not. Hey, I'm actually kind of stoked to see this around here, because we have a couple things that can attack.
I will crush you with my overgrown battlement.
Screw that, Guard Gomazoa. That could happen.
Well, yes, that's a better one, but
yeah.
Still.
Yeah, Echo Mage Leaf Arrow to kill all 3.
There we go.
And the Pathrazor has made its way around. I'm actually...
You know what? Why not, buddy?
Sure. Nobody else wants you. You can come join our team if you want.
No, we just need to...
I don't think I've pointed out the frog here. This frog's kind of nifty. He's not good. He's just a fun frog.
Yeah.
He's the fog frog.
A 5 mana 2/1 has a hard uphill battle to fight. before becoming good.
So I'm gonna... Nobody's in black. Just gonna...
God.
No one at the table.
I mean, we were not in black either. We saw no vendettas. We
Nope.
passed a last kiss, like second pick or something, but...
I'm gonna get behind Distortion Strike 2, I guess.
That's fine. We have enough, like, 3-mana creatures that we...
I like the crab, but we're fine on
we
crabs.
don't need the crab.
How about better creature at 3?
I like that 3-mana crab. That was almost our pick out of this pack. We almost had to... Okay, sure.
Yeah. Sadly, John, in pick 1, pack 1, we had to pass a Pelakka Wurm for Kazandu Tuskcaller. It was a very, very hard choice, but the Elephant Man won out. Sure, we'll take Near Death Experience here. That's nifty. Laybear 2. Like, so somebody at the table has a Pelakka Wurm and, like, a pile of Ondu Giants. So that's going to be...
Yeah, and, like, Growth Spasm.
Yeah, it's like Growth Spasm, Ondu. Yes. If we can be as rude as turn 2 Tuskcaller, turn 3 Teacher, we got it. That's something to push
God,
for.
that sounds vile.
Yeah.
I love it.
Alright. So
I'm also glad that we picked the Teacher.
we don't have a lot he works with, but even on any one creature of ours... Oh, Crab Umbra plus Enclave Cryptologist is real, too. Just gonna...
Man, we might be able to play Crab Umbra.
Regresses.
That's a mystifying thought.
1, Deprive 1. This is 21. We already have Eldrazi in. We have Skittering Invasion and Pathrazor up here still. We have a Cleaver and a Chariot. We have Praise Vengeance that could go in. Crab Umbra. I'm just going to put everything that could go in over in this pile over here. And we have 2 cards to put in. We have Distortion Strike 2 and Deprive 2 as well over here. So... And then Laybear loses out to Deprive as far as a card goes. Alright, okay, I'm just going to take a look. Do we have anything else this Crab Umbra works with? Like Cryptologist, Tuskcaller, Echo Mage, I guess?
Yeah, apart from that, it's protecting the creature and vigilance, so like Stomper Cub, effectively.
Yeah. Oh, Stomper Cub's up here as well. I haven't...
Shoot. Oh, I thought he would be an in. Alright, so 1 card.
1 card, okay. Yeah, I thought I had put him in, but I guess I had clicked on the Invoker and then just moved on with life. So we have 1 slot, like Ogre's Cleaver. We have Skittering Invasion up here, too. Pathrazor's still around.
I kind of like Chariot more than Cleaver because it gives toughness.
I'm with you there. Like, Chariot on the Stomper Cub, it seems like a recurring threat, whereas Ogre's Cleaver on the Stomper Cub is me attacking once.
Yeah, that's a Lava Axe at that point. And we don't have the Aura Gnarlid to make the Ogre's Cleaver truly bizarre.
Yeah, also we have a couple, like, we could, like, sneak... You know, he counts our creatures, and he's like, I've got 2 blockers and 2 his 3 guys, and like sneak it on Mnemonic Wall or something.
Yeah.
I'm putting our... Look, you get 1 Eldrazi, that's the rule, unless you got some reason to have more. This is the one we have. This is our man. He's a really, really good man.
He is a rare common, and there's a reason. I hope we get to show you this reason.
Other than this looks like 23. We have a lot of, like, options for board. We have, like, Second Deprive and Laybear, X2 if we really needed a pile of counterspells.
Yeah, we have a pretty deep board.
Naturalize and Leaf Arrow, Distortion Strike 2. I guess Crab Umbra would be something I'd like board in against man with pile of removal spells. Praise Vengeance as well could be an easy choice. Like, we got a lot of options. I like what we've got here. Looks like blue beats out green and we go 9-8 in blue
And
direction.
did we? No, I guess we didn't get an Evolving Wilds or a Prism.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
So we are back to our ye olde no mana fixing. So that's good.
You're playing Deprive in a deck with no mana fixing.
It's a wax.
Yeah. It's also not a, 2-drop,
Yeah,
honestly.
if you cast this card on 2, something's on,
God, that's horrible.
Ugh. Also, this man was holding, a balloon filled with blue paint.
Ah! He just ate a Smurf. It's ripped its head right off.
Yeah, Cryptologist is mana fixing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely mana
Wait,
fixing.
did we pick an Ancient Stirring? We did not.
We did not. We picked,
The Crab Umbra at that point?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Which I'm fine with that. Our curve looks very 3.
Yeah, and we have top end in the form of a couple levelers, the Ulamog's Crusher, the 2 Invokers.
This one's a pretty strong one here, the Wild Heart Invoker, if you get up.
Yeah, Passable Pump is kind of nuts.
We actually, Abyss Hunted, could not use that Gifts Ungiven because it requires you to grab 4 differently named lands. Realms Uncharted, yeah, we'd need to grab, Island Forest, then, Plains Mountain, and then they would hand us Plains Mountain, and we wouldn't mana fix us at all. Yeah, that card is actually worthless. Sorry. I guess in stranger formats you can go Wasteland, Tectonic Edge, Strip Mine, and Petrified Field, and
Ghost Quarter.
Ghost Quarter, and laugh. And you're like, choose, and he's like, I'll take the Ghost Quarter and the Tech Edge, and you're like, good choice. All right, so we're good here. A lot of good sideboard options. I feel like we can operate pretty well against aggressive levelers with regresses and narcolepsy. I feel like our top end is at least comparable to a ramp top end. Though
yeah, we're gonna have a harder time getting there.
Yeah, we only have the battlement, though we do have a couple creatures that power it. Gargomazoa, a little bit. And every mana counts, so let's go. Let's ship it.
Woo.
Let's see who's all left. Realms Uncharted is pretty dang good in Elder, but it's usually not Realms Uncharted, it's the Life from the Loam you cast after it that makes it really good.
Yeah. Life is an extremely powerful card. I'm surprised that it exists.
Mm-hmm.
It's an engine unto itself. You need this and nothing, and you can.
Yep. Yeah, I'm actually we actually have a lot to do on 8, 3 of these 2 Invokers and Crusher. We have. I would love to get Echo Mage super leveled up and just be able to hey buddy.
You want to cast a spell?
Triple regress. How about we Alpha Strike by Distortion Striking and then copying it twice?
Ha!
Yo, my team, it's unblockable.
That's like having a Frostwind Invoker.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we will...
and if we, for some reason, feel the need for super top end, we can side in Skittering Invasion plus Pathrazer of Ulamog and just be like, Ulamog, we summon you!
Huh. How do you feel about this?
Well, it has Seagate Oracle.
If that wasn't Seagate Oracle, I'd feel a lot worse here.
Yeah, if that would be an auto mole without him.
I think I can accept this. It's not super great, but
well, we're all about greedy keeps, so
that's
yeah,
true.
Let's do it.
All right, I will. I will go ahead and trust in Deprive as well, just in case something crazy comes down on 3. Null Champion. That's not good to see. That's a very, 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 very fast clock for us.
Yikes.
That guy levels to
And
a
of
4.
course he levels. Yep.
Yep. So that's a 5-turn clock that has hit us once. Oof. Hey, Seagate Oracle, get us out of this hole. That wasn't...
Ah!
No. Seagate Oracle, what are you doing? Okay, right Pelakka Wurm failed last time, so I'll go with left forest. Seagate Oracle. Yep, we're gonna take the hit again here. No reason to block at 16. That'll come soon when he plays another creature that murders us. Nirkana Cutthroat. No, another null champion. Get the hell out of here. Aha! Found the blocker. Cool. Yo, how do you like a man with 5 toughness?
Slow right down.
Okay, so that should slow him down because a double block with Seagate Oracle and Sporecap Spider will kill one of his men. However, lots of cards in hand, could just have an answer to this. Who knows? We'll see. And he's got blue now, too. So this man... Oyola has a lot of different tricks he could possibly have at the moment. Okay. The spider has been successful. Great.
Excellent. And Seagate Oracle dug us to him, so that was clearly the play.
Yeah.
We won on 5.
Probably the Cub.
I guess the question is, which one do you want to end up with? Because that's the one you don't play. Let's end up with the Frostwind Invoker. We haven't seen out of this guy.
That's what I'm thinking, because I'd like to have this guy as the end here. Man, these things are going to be really hard to deal with when they're fully leveled up. They have regen for black and are 7/3. Yeah, we also already have 8 mana, so we're good. God.
Ah, of course.
Yo, find us an Ulamog's Crusher and we're fine. So, the Null Champion is 4 levels, at least, to the final, so...
It's going to be a while before he makes even one of those a big problem guy.
Right, and even then, hopefully we can see something like...
Yeah, that's time enough to draw a Narcolepsy or Regress.
Passing without a level,
Ooh, alright. So he has Heat Ray.
I guess. I could... just swing and, like, if it is something crazy, I've got Deprive for it. If I even want to Deprive whatever he does.
He is going to Heat Ray whatever you attack with.
Right. So... like, he Heat Ray Stomper Cub, I Deprive it, like Bouncing Island or whatever, and...
You could guarantee damage if you Distortion Strike the Cub and deprive the Heat Ray.
Okay. Well, do I care to guarantee damage on 20, though? Like, I would also be fine with Stomper Cub trading with a Null Champion, to be honest with you.
That's never going to happen in this situation.
So then he wouldn't block, and there's no reason to throw a Distortion Strike down.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we'll swing, we'll see what he does. I mean, if it's a Heat Ray, which is the likely... oh.
Or...
nothing? Nothing's good, too. Okay, I'm actually quite scared, and I think I want to leave Deprive up right now.
I'm fine with that. We don't need to play out the Invoker, and you just talked me out of Distortion Strike, and you're correct. Here we go.
What do we? Is this the Heat Ray now? Okay, here's the Heat Ray.
I guess he wanted to take damage.
He wanted to take damage to save time. Uh, yeah,
Huh.
I'm gonna throw the counter on that.
Yeah, okay.
My thought process is yes, we deprive because next turn I distortion strike, swing 6, play invoker. Next turn, swing 9, he dies. I'm assuming complete nothing out of our opponent on that.
Right. I mean, he spent the one removal spell that he has, right? You can't have Vendetta.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, he would have leveled.
ooh, God, this.
Oh no!
That's a buster.
No! Our
Ouch.
spider.
Okay, that like knocks us the hell back out of this game. We're gonna take damage to take damage. Okay, a narcolepsy, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and like narcolepsy one of these.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds correct.
And then I'll leave back blockers because I'm on 4. And then I don't die on a removal spell, but things look really bad on a removal spell. There's a 6th mana. I can trade off for Null Champion if it swings. I doubt he will unless he has a trick, because he doesn't want to trade that off before it has regen. If he just has a kill spell, oh, another Null Champion.
What on earth?
What in the world, buddy?
What in the world?
Alright, we're back.
God, this game is stupid.
Okay, so
Yeah, another no level.
I would say no level. What does that mean? Heat Ray Stomper Cub?
That's still enough to do it, yeah. But I mean, there's nothing that we can do about that, and we're holding him back as a blocker anyway.
Yeah, we play the spider. Yeah, we just hold him back and probably eat a Heat Ray. Unless we've scared him off.
Yeah, now, see, we're repping Laybear, so he has to...
Yeah, he just chose not to use that free level he had on Null Champion then. Heat Ray here could kill off Spore Cap Spider. Okay, he's leveling that up. If he swings, I go ahead and block, double block, single block, go to 2. Yeah, okay. If he has Virulent Strike, I die. He doesn't have Virulent Strike, that's good to know.
Ooh, he didn't even want it. Alright, he's gonna level his way out of this.
No.
Or no, yeesh.
Yeah. Okay, what's our path to victory then?
I think we gotta draw out of it. Play Frostwind Invoker, pass. Like...
Nope. Yeah. Ah, great. Now it's doing its thing. Okay. So if... Oh god, how much can he pump that shade? Twice? Looks like twice.
Well, at one pump, the shade kills us. So we basically have to block it no matter.
Right.
And since you can pump it that much, we probably have to chump it.
I'm trying to find a way out with, like, Distortion Strike Swing. I don't think that works.
Nah, not without a creature with 7 power. And even then...
I'd try it if we had a creature with 7 power.
Yeah, that would sound a little better.
Well, I'm just quick. I'm just doing math on what this looks like. I guess him swinging all out looks bad for him anyway, so let's just see where it goes. Oh, man, it is... Looks like the stream is lagging like crazy now.
Ugh.
Oh, this is bad.
Well, as long as the game doesn't lag for you, I think that's more important.
Yeah.
It's like No Mitten said, this is the price of being able to read the cards.
I guess my technology didn't work as I had planned. Yeah, okay. Sorry about this, folks. I made a change in between this and the last one to try to make the stream a little more readable, and apparently it backfired on me extremely badly. I'll have to fix it after this game.
Here comes his Alpha Strike.
Okay, so Alpha Strike incoming. That shade is lethal on hit. Okay. So here's the plan I've got here. It's Stomper Cub. Okay, so Frostwind Invoker blocks on Balagad Scorpion to just eat it for free. Sporecap Spider blocks on a Null Champion, again, a free block. Stomper Cub trades with a Null Champion, and then Seagate Oracle on a Shade, making a pump.
That sounds like the best.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to try to fix the stream after this. AKA just revert that change I made. So he's going to go ahead and pump Shade to kill off Seagate Oracle.
A simpler board. Now he's going to level his guy?
No.
Ooh, Last Kiss.
Ooh, that's really bad for us.
Eek.
We're dead here.
Ah, Ars.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and...
dead. Yeah, let's concede. He's not going to show